Hi, Matt. Can you hear me?
I sure can. How you doing, Chelsey?
I'm great. How are you? Look at all this scruff.
Yeah, I got a little beard going. I got a little playoff beard going.
It looks awesome. I'm loving it. So is that what you're doing? You're like, I'm not going to shave until the Super Bowl?
Well, any excuse to keep it as long as I can go. So people ask like, "What's the beard for?" I'm just like finding excuses to keep it going. I like it kind of.
Hey, you don't even need an excuse. You can totally rock the beard. You look great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, obviously, we've been watching your journey and have been so excited for you to be the Bachelor. Wow, it's already been a wild ride. We're only like 4 weeks in, and so much has happened already. I know
Yeah.
that you had Hannah in your corner and Tyler in your corner. You even sat down with Chris Harrison, and you're like, I literally have no idea what to expect. Help me going into this journey. So, what has it been like for you?
It's been a roller coaster. Nothing can prepare you for what to expect or as things come out and you're watching things for the first time and you thought you knew something but you didn't. So I'm just as captivated as a lot of the people watching it for the first time.
Yeah, I bet you are because you're getting to see how people are interacting at home, the things, or at the house, we call it, as you don't get to see all of those interactions. So, has anything surprised you that you've seen so far?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, a lot of the the behavior you would expect some of that to take place just because there's going to be uh, everyone's there to vie for time, and when you're not getting time with me, then you're going to be frustrated, and it might lead you to say or do things that you wouldn't normally do. So seeing a lot of that back for the first time is a little disappointing, but I don't know how I'd have acted or reacted in that situation. So I just try to be uh, sensitive to what they're saying and make sure that going forward stuff like that isn't tolerated.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I'm glad that you touched on that. A lot of us from the viewer side of it, obviously it's different for you. You like have emotions and know these people. We're just like spectators at home. But from watching it, I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much meanness going on. And I just wanted to praise you for how you've been handling everything. I know that you initially set the ground rules, like, you know what, faith's important to me, and I don't want, other people to belittle someone else in order to make them feel like they shine. So I wanted to commend you. I think you're doing such a great job navigating all of this.
Thank you. That's all you can do. And I'm not perfect. I'm going to make mistakes along the way, but I think that it sounds extremely basic, but you should just try to be as good a person as you can be every day. And if every person takes that approach, then we're going to have a world full of good people. But again, it takes reminders. A lot of us fall off the course because we don't have support systems. We're out there without our cell phones, email. Like we have no way to ground ourselves. So yeah, it's hard to watch back, but I think next week a lot of answers to questions will be had.
I think we're all looking forward to what is going to happen. We're all like, something needs to happen here. And, I worked with someone, his name was Shagun, and he was saying, honesty without compassion is brutality. And I think that you have
Right.
a lot of great empathy throughout this whole season. And I'm really glad that you expressed, even at the beginning, too, obviously representation matters. And you were telling Chris, like, I have all of this, like, pressure. And a lot of it, too, is pressure that you put on yourself. I think that you've done a really great job of just being true to yourself. And it's been fun to see you get more comfortable and everything too. So I have to ask, did you find love?
I definitely found what I was looking for. I to your point about being comfortable, it took me a few weeks to get out of my shell just because it's not normal uh, to answer questions about your deepest, darkest insecurities on a camera that you know that everyone's going to be watching. So the more comfortable I got with that, I think the more comfortable the women became with it, and it just led to a better experience for everybody. So I'm hoping that starts to roll out as we continue.
Okay, I'm hoping so too because we've been watching and seeing all these, guesses come out of who you end up with, and we're hoping we want the best for you. We're sending you all kinds of love and positive vibes for sure. So quickly before we go, I know that the Super Bowl is coming up, and I'm just curious because you were a wide receiver, you love the game. Who do you think's going to win?
I know who's going to win. Actually, the Bucks are going to win. You can't bet against Tom Brady. How are you going to bet against the GOAT, the best to ever do it? They're stacked. It's going to be in Tampa, their hometown. People are sleeping on them. I'm not sleeping on them. I've been awoke. I've been awake since he was a Patriot, and I would be remiss if I bet against the best to ever do it. So I'm going Bucks all the way.
Okay, there you go. I mean, I used to cheer in the NFL for the Arizona Cardinals, and so Bruce Arians was a coach. So you know what? There we go. We've got the BA tie. We've got Brady. So we'll just see what happens. Yeah,
Bruce Arians is incredible. I've never met him, but just from what I've heard and how intentional he is with his hiring practices, and someone that I would want to play for and go to war for. So I'm excited for him.
Well, thank you. I love all the things that you just said. We're rooting for you so much. So enjoy the rest of your time. Thank you for chatting with me, and I hope you have an amazing day.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.